It's been difficult. It still is difficult. We have over 450 members in our branch. It's not a little branch. And it's been hard for them to get an understanding of the Book of Mormon because they don't have it in their language. In fact, when we decided to do this pageant, the first counselor in our branch presidency is Corinne. He's the first counselor, and he didn't know who Mormon was. He didn't know that he had abridged the Book of Mormon. And that's the kind of thing we've continually dealt with in trying to help them understand. And in the pageant, our purpose is to help them represent that person, to be that person.
I've had several roles. The biggest role, you'd say, is just putting the big scenery together and designing it and building a lot of it and trying to find others to help build it and getting it all to where it will create a very good atmosphere for these young people and the cast to really want to perform and to really become intimately involved in Book of Mormon stories.
I came here to help, and also I am in the pageants. I am Soraya. Because I got to learn having kids, and they're always complaining to their parents,
Who knows exactly what they are supposed to look like? Are they more like you see in Bible videos, or are they different? You go to the children's storybook of Book of Mormon stories, and you look at pictures and just try to come up with something that you think people would believe in. You want it to be believable, and you want the characters to feel the part. When they put on that costume, they become that person. And so you want it authentic enough that it will create those feelings. So I have gone to DI and gotten most of the fabric, and it's amazing because when I needed the fabric the most, I would go maybe once a week and they would have just what I needed. For the chief judge costume, I used some fabric that I got in Guatemala about 30 years ago.
We've had them help build the Benjamin's Tower, and things like that. Putting sets together, and turning the screws, and things like that. And that's what's driving me, is that effort to help them really internalize the Book of Mormon, in such a way that'll strengthen their testimonies.
Behold, I am your servant, and whatever you would like me to do, which is right, that will I do.
Who are you? Are you the Great Spirit who knows all things?
I am not.
How do you know the thoughts of my heart? Tell me by what power you drove away the robbers and cut out the arms of the robbers that tried to steal our sheep.
By the time this pageant's over, they'll know that Jesus Christ came to America.